welcome back. So I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be watching SB19's video, Bazinga. So after watching the video, I found it very enjoyable. I like the tempo, which is partially why I picked it. I saw other songs and I felt like they might have a slower tempo, and fast tempos are what I like. They are what I enjoy. They are upbeat and they keep you going, and that's why I like them. I mean, the chorus, I don't know, it just kind of draws you in, and each time you hear it, you kind of like it more and more. So I really like the way they had it. Also at the end, it comes off almost like comedic. It's like kind of funny. And I kind of like that because they have like a video game. That's what I'm going for. They're playing a video game, so it's like kind of like a don't take it too seriously kind of thing going on. So the fact that it's comedic, like a little bit, I like that. And I think that it works really well because like they're all kind of like characters in a video game. I would say that they definitely started out strong with a lot of attitude. It's not their first video, obviously. They've done more. I saw there were more. So it's not like they would be like shy or anything, but I still feel like a lot of times they're trying to like balance between being like too like strong and like kind of backing off a little bit. And I felt like the whole time they just kind of kept it up. They didn't ever like drop back and like into this slow tempo or anything like that. The characters kind of stayed strong through the whole thing. Now again, that's probably because it's a video game, so they're characters and they're like fighting or solving problems with their high-tech hologram watch thing. And I think it worked really well and definitely kept the video going. Now with the kind of like hard-hitting attitude that they took, on top of that, obviously the lyrics kind of match that too. In the beginning of the song, they're kind of like, they're not saying like I'm gonna give up, but they're kind of saying like, oh, you know, it's the end for me or whatever. And then of course the whole thing is like Bazinga, because they turn it around and they're like, I'm not going to stop going. And obviously the lyrics fit really well with the theme, which I think is part of the reason also, besides the video game theme, that they kind of kept that momentum going and why they were like, yes, this is like going to continue driving. Now they had some like things in there that were like creepy elements, which I kind of liked. The one, I mean, they're all like overlays over the face. Oh wow. Okay, that was creepy. Oh my gosh. There's one where he like looks down and then looks up and his eyes are red. That one obviously took me by surprise, but I really liked that one. And then there's just the other thing where he's like upside down, like they start the frame out and he's standing, but like upside down. And I really like that one too. I felt like it fit really well. And also his voice is very good. It's a change that comes in like when you would want a change to come in, because songs can't stay the same like the whole way through. You know, they have to add in some different elements, and I felt like that one worked really well. Now, something that I noticed, usually I really pick up on the clothes because I really like clothing and like fashion and stuff. And this time I would say I did not as much. I think just because the shots are very dark, so you can't really pick up the details of all of the clothing because it's very shadowed through most of it. Now the kind of tactical, I guess is what I'd call it, the tactical clothing that they're wearing in the beginning when they're in the like graffitied up garage, I would say that that kind of sticks out. I really like the longer jacket that one of the guys had. I just like it and it sticks out. And then, like I said, when they go to like the 3-ring circus type deal, I like the just like fighting jackets that they have. They're not, they mentioned Kung Fu in the song, but they're not really like Kung Fu type outfits, because I do have some of those outfits of my own. So it doesn't quite, they don't quite look like that, but they would probably look more like traditional outfits that they would wear. Yeah, they're like just kind of the fighting outfits, but I think it fits well with the three-ring circus type theme. It kind of, there's kind of an overlap there, and I like that. Also, it comes up in the lyrics as well. I just like that whole set. And I remember kind of like Twice had a circus entertainment kind of stage, and even though I'm not that fond of red for whatever reason, I feel like when they do that, I really like the theme. And I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know, they had the lights going and I just liked it. I found it very enjoyable. And now I'm noticing a pattern that I kind of like that. Now, I would say that they mostly showed off their dancing in the latter part of the song where like you see everyone and they're moving, because they're kind of just going through clues earlier in the beginning. But I did like how they started it out where they're just sort of doing detail and they weren't like really moving their legs, but they're kind of doing the, you know, the... They were doing those, and I kind of like that they started out like that. It's just like a little step in before you go into like the full dancing. It was very interesting because they had like tech elements all throughout with like the phone, hologram, and the you know, the eye overlays and stuff. And because it is video game theme, I feel like that works. And they also bring you into the game and out of it at the very end too. So that was what was interesting, because they have them on the couch. They could have totally just like done it where they don't have anything outside of the game and where they're just in the game. But it was kind of cool that they went into it. In fact, I would have to say that I would have liked to see more of that. Like, I know they're on the couch, so maybe, like, I don't know what exactly they could have done. But I do think at the beginning it would have been cool if there was like a little bit more of them getting to the video game situation. You know, they are kind of sitting down, but if there's like, and one grabs a Coke, I think, or a Pepsi or whatever. But yeah, I think I would have liked to see just a little bit more of that, even if there wasn't music over it. Because sometimes like they start the music video and there's just a little bit of like detail before it. I would have been fine with either, I think. And yeah, it would have been cool to see that. But anyway, I did very much like the video. And I haven't seen one of their videos before, but it was very interesting to watch. It's also cool because like every band has their own things going for them, you know, like they have their own identity, and I kind of, yeah, I just like seeing that because sometimes it can be like hard for different groups to have different identities. But yeah, I felt like it was a pretty hard-hitting video, and I kind of like that, and I like that they started out strong and stayed strong through the whole video. That was very fun and definitely kept me going. Now, I did want to mention that because I haven't seen their videos before, if someone would be kind enough to put their names down in the comment section, that would be very helpful, because yeah, sometimes I have trouble matching up names to the different people. So yeah, if you like this video, then feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.